In 1936, a gallon of gas was 10 cents and a loaf of bread 8 cents. Jesse Owen became the fastest man on earth by winning 4 gold medals at the Olympics in Germany. And the New York Yankees beat the Giants to win the World Series. It was also the first year that there was a United Way presence in Washington County.
Hello, I'm Michael Laird, the 2011 United Way Campaign Chair. For 75 years, the United Way has been making a difference in Washington County. Today, 1 in 3 residents in our county will utilize services provided by a program that United Way supports. That's significant. Our very first campaign, 75 years ago, raised $6,797, and $2,500 was given to the Community Hospital Foundation, now known as Froedtert Health St. Joseph's Hospital. The donation was used to purchase an infant incubator. I, as well as thousands of newborns from Washington County, are appreciative of the generosity of our community back then and today. Over the last 75 years, the needs for services has continued to grow, particularly now during these challenging economic times. That is why we are inviting you to help today. Join the thousands of Washington County residents that have been giving at home for over 75 years. Let me share with you just 2 examples of how United Way agencies have been making a difference in our county.
Donna Lexa Community Art Center provides art classes for people with disabilities. Our clients range in age from teenagers all the way to senior citizens, and they will have a wide variety of abilities. The students here at Donna Lexa Community Art Center produce a lot of different types of work: drawings, paintings, sculptures, clay, weaving, and more. I'd like to share some with you. Barb loves art class. She's never afraid to try new techniques, like the one we did with the Van Gogh landscapes. We used a combination of chalk pastels and paint to create the swirls and textures. She's always cheerful and encouraging to the other clients. Mike often comes to class in a down mood, but by the time he leaves, he's in a cheerful mood. He always perks up by creating art. Just look at his wonderful smile. Judy has been working on being more independent. She is guided to get her own supplies and put them away. She works especially well with Lori, her helper. Lori is our wonderful volunteer from the Washington County Volunteer Center.
Well, this is a storage area where I used to live. I guess part-time. I probably more lived out of it than actually in it, but I did spend a lot of nights in it. Because I didn't have any place else to go.
Think for a moment what it must feel like to work your entire life trying to do the right things for your family, only to end up homeless. That's what happened to Jack, a Washington County resident. When his mother's health started failing, Jack gave up his Hartford apartment to live with and take care of his mother in Jackson. Jack did the right thing, but unfortunately, during the 5-year period Jack lived with his mother, he lost his job, had double bypass heart surgery, and had nowhere to live after his mother was moved to the Samaritan home.
She had fallen down one time before I moved in with her, and when I finally went to check on her, she'd been on the floor for about 26 hours, we figured out, and she had a couple of heart attacks, and so I gave up my apartment in Hartford, and I moved in with her to take care of her, and it wore me out.
Jack was blessed with resilience, ingenuity, and good hands. Without a place to go, he set out to use a storage unit as temporary housing. Jack lived in his storage unit off and on for more than a year. He had heat, a place to sleep and prepare simple meals, but no running water or sewage system. Because Jack was getting older and his health was beginning to deteriorate due to his living environment, he really didn't want to spend another winter living in a storage unit. In October, he was referred to the Hebron House of Hospitality, where he lived in his emergency shelter for 7 months. Last year, Hebron House provided over 3,700 nights of emergency shelter to 73 single and 10 family households. Just think, 3,700 nights of emergency shelter serving 73 single and 10 family households, all residents of Washington County, just like Jack. Because of help from Hebron House, Jack obtained Social Security disability benefits and a voucher for housing. Today, although still disabled, Jack is living independently in a warm, furnished apartment of his own. This is the power of giving at home.
You need to have your own place, and that's what Hebron House helped me get. They helped me get a place, you know, but with the resources that they had, stuff that I never knew about until I was there, you know. But I'm glad I'm glad I wound up going there, because they got me into my own place, and if my story helps other people find a place to live, I guess, you know, it's worth it.
Hi, I'm Randy Spalding, the 2011 Campaign Vice Chair and the 2012 United Way Campaign Chair. Back in 1936, just 8 programs received funding from United Way. Today, it helps fund 31 different programs offered by 21 partner agencies. Please join us by supporting this year's campaign. Michael and I firmly believe United Way is the best way to invest in the future of your family and the county we live in. So please, give at home.